Dove's was metallic as well, but she uses them more for protecting, not for fighting.
Accuracy on par.
Yep.
Yes, it's like an above and beyond here.
Titans is awesome. Digging it.
Check it out.
On the DC Universe.
Like it's correct.
No, what?
Hit the bell down below. They're getting, of course, Batman's informing the rest of the Justice League where everybody is, because Manhunter, I'm getting all Manhunter about it here. He's off, so they can't psychically link, so Batman's trying to keep everybody together because he's useless. Well, what have we gotten from Starman, who's still comatose, and I need this in my life. I needed this. I need the pop of this.
He's so cute!
I think a pop would be appropriate for how it is in the comic.
Yes.
Because he's in the case. But, do you want to introduce him?
Yeah, so we meet a newish character. His name is Jarro. He's Starro in a jar. He's a tiny little baby.
Oh my god.
If you remember back in No Justice Starro, the evil, psychically powerful starfish from space.
Yeah, starfish from space.
Superman baddie.
Yep.
Still, sacrificed himself in an uncharacteristic of his character and died and was ripped apart by the Titans.
I thought that it was Amanda Waller using her psychic team of psychics.
That happened to Brainiac.
Brainiac!
They overloaded Brainiac and killed Brainiac in that one.
There was psychics involved.
But at the same time, he tried to control one of the Celestials, or the Titans that were coming after it, or the Omega Titans.
Right.
Were coming after the different energies, and Starro became sacrificed himself to try to
very noble.
Connect everybody to get everybody to attack this being. It was just something that needed to happen, and he sacrificed him. And apparently, all the little pieces became other Starros, but they have one in a jar. And I love it.
It's Jarro.
Starro in a jar.
I like it. I've been using Jarro to probe more memories, and he's like, "What?" I like that. The little what?
What? That's me. I'm Jarro. Hi.
We might take a picture of that.
Yeah, oh my god, he's so cute. I need him.
And I always forget to take pictures of my books.
You have a phone. It has a camera. Remember when we had to say camera phone?
Yes. All too well.
To signify that your phone actually had a camera.
Oh, it's a camera
phone.
And then bad things happen.
Bad things are happening.
Bad things start to happen. Back with Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Firestorm.
They find, of course, the ship that they're looking for, and they find the key.
Yes.
It's a really cool looking key. It's all gold and key.
It kind of traded-y to me. I mean, it doesn't have the 3 prongs, but it has lots of prongs.
Lately, if you look at Aquaman's trident, it's not very trident-y either. There's like 6 prongs on there. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a trident. And then something big wakes up.
Yeah, it's a space kraken.
What?
A space kraken?
Space kraken. Release the kraken. Kraken?
Scraken?
Spraken.
Spraken?
Spraken.
Spraken's the space.
Space. Yeah, it's the liquid that it's made out of is not of Earth because Aquaman cannot control it or speak to it. It's not listening to anything that he's saying.
The water kinesis, his water kinesis is not affecting this strange water either. This creature is spewing out. It's some huge maw with water-like tentacles.
Yeah. And Firestorm just goes right after it because he can fly and stuff, and gets hit by one of the tendrils, water thingies. I think that's the real
Waddrels.
And gets hurt real bad.
Yeah.
it's cool. It's just kind of felt like when he changed, like the water changes him into this new creature, and I got like thoughts of Blackest Night. When right after the Blackest Night events, he was fighting with the undead version of Firestorm.
Oh.
Right. I remember that.
Him in the water with the black smoke of the fire under the water, and then him changing. I just kind of like got that reminiscence of that, because he was a sadistic fuck. Like, this dude was evil. Evil Firestorm, or the undead Firestorm for Blackest Night. Yeah. And he is evil to the point, like, wow.
So I'm trying to see if he's up there.
Hawkman's up there, and Aquaman. Put them together.
Aquaman.
Aquaman
the skull with the black rings coming out. You can't see him over here. It's issue number 1.
Issue number 1.
Of Black.
I have an issue with where you put it. But anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways. So the Space Kraken is, crushing up everything, grabbing everything, and changing everything.
Yeah, and then he grabs Aquaman out of the water after he tries to save Firestorm, who is turned into this weird fish thing. And the mouth turns into a portal. The Space Kraken's mouth turns into a portal, and we don't know where it's gonna lead. And also, Wonder Woman gets taken through it too.
Strange things are afoot.
Wonder Woman, dives in. You see her, she's like, with the knife. Yeah. Like, she's attacking.
She's like, Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the very beginning.
Right, when he goes to jump in the mouth of the big demon thing.
Yes.
Very much reminiscent of that. And then, next scene is Black. Batman, of course, where are you? He's Aquaman, Batman, where are you? Wonder Woman, what's going on here? Where am I?
And go ahead.
Go for it.
No, apparently there's these weird seahorses. Cosmic seahorses.
He-horse-eye?
That these people are riding in on and tell him that he's on Blood Reef. Blood Reef.
And they say, welcome, King, the Sea King of the Earth. I like that he went from fully armored to suddenly he's got some weird armor, or, cuffs on his wrists that are ornamented, and then he's got what appears to be, light armor or tattoos going around his neck. I assume that they're light, but they kind of look like they could have been painted on.
Runes or something.
Runes, yeah. I assume anti something like that. And then we are introduced to Captain Gall, Commander Drogue, and the Fleet Admiral Tide. Did you?
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yes.
And they are the ocean deities from around the galaxy.
Okay.
All of this is really confusing to me.
Same. When
they're so
as
awkward.
soon as anything goes cosmic, I'm like,
Yeah, this one. This really jumped into a different realm. Aquaman's been dealt with ancient gods on Earth and ancient sea creatures, and
they're trying to take him into new ground, new territory.
New ground for sure, and it makes kind of sense. Like, why wouldn't he be able to have some sort of? He's in charge of the ocean here. Why can't he have some sort of? Maybe that's something that he got a gift from the world that his people did, or something. It's cool. It opens up lots of new possibilities for me, at least. But I dug how this was. We kind of get an answer what the beacon maybe is.
Yeah. They apparently there to answer a beacon that had them journey to Earth before, and Aquaman knows of the stories that have been told to him of these great space gods that helped protect the Earth against invaders, and there was a union between Poseidon and
these people. These are gods, equivalents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that they kind of mentioned the hero that the ship that they had been searching for. His ship was still there and served as a hiding place at the key. And he was trying to gain alliance with these gods to help them with an invader at the time. And then that's when the other shoe drops.
Yeah. The people who Aquaman's in front of right now are not the good protecty people. They were the invaders of the Earth, and they're back to invade the Earth again.
Yeah, he's like, Aquaman asks him like, "Oh, well, let's join up. Let's pretend, like, let's be friends and have a good connection." And they're like, "You misheard us. We're here to conquer. We're here to take out Earth."
Oh wow!
And then we get an awesome 2-page splash of Drowned Earth and the book.
Can I see that?
Just kidding.
No, it was an ad for the Drowned Earth.
It's an ad for the Drowned Earth. And the end of the book. Oh wait, there's more pages. That's when we see the Earth
start to get attacked by spaceships
that look like old sea vessels, and that's super neat.
That is pretty cool.
That reminds me of that one Treasure Island movie by Disney.
I love that movie.
That movie was great. Not the sequel so much.
There was a sequel?
Yeah.
Treasure Island? Treasure Planet.
Milo's Revenge or something.
Treasure Planet.
Pleasure Planet.
I don't think I saw
Not
that.
Pleasure Planet.
Pleasure Planet. That just got really not Disney. I like this. There's very different types of ships, and you kind of see like that with reminiscent of Treasure Planet. It felt good on that, and they're all over the Earth, and they see Batman.
That he can't contact anyone in the Justice League, but the Earth is being invaded, and he's an angry boy. But,
Where are you?
yeah. Oh, more pastels.
More pastels. Then we see he's like, Aquaman's pleading, like, don't do this, you know. And they're like, we're here. We're not stopping. The Earth is ours.
And then the Space Kraken opens his portal mouth again, and then he portals all of the water to send the flood down to the Earth.
Yeah, okay.
And the Master Chief shows up and saves the day.
His name's John.
He's not very long-winded.
No,
We like this one.
Yes.
He's very much like Green Lantern. I'm realizing that more and more so that Master Chief and John Stewart are very similar.
Sure.
He loves somebody. People...
That's
a really bad argument. He loves somebody.
Anyways, Aquaman, Drowned Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, so we see everything flooding. The whole world is just flooding with the strange water.
So it's not just a clever name.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, they are transforming anybody into these fish creatures.
Crazy.
And yeah, even the Hall of Justice is submerged, so that lets us to believe that the heroes that were in there also, because Batman couldn't warn them.
Right.
So, and then you see Superman, flying with Flash and Adam Strange. They're saying it's not just the coast; it's the whole damn planet.
Yeah.
And then it says next, hold your breath.
Yeah. So yeah, and they said you got to, if you are gonna read this storyline, it says here then you gotta read Aquaman 41, Titans, and Drowned Earth #1, and it says that means you Ooze.
No. No.
It says she's got it. It's a pre-written contract.
I'm reading Titans. I'm reading Titans and the Justice League Aquaman crossover.
Oh wait, there's another byline here. Or just listen to Stapled Together.
Or just listen to Stapled Together and we'll talk about it. Probably.
One day.
That was pretty good. Besides the whole cosmic
Confusion.
Cosmic confusion. Yeah, we'll call it that.
That's the name of the title.
Is pretty decent, and I like that they are giving Aquaman some new territory, and we'll see, where it goes from there. But yeah, that was definitely a good one.
Yeah.
It's a realm that Aquaman fits in, but it's also still back on Earth, and I'm curious to see how they play it. And Aquaman's got his movie coming out, so it's Aquaman time right now. So
Yeah, you know what I'm curious about is